Rotation is just another word for turn. It's important for us to know that a 90 degrees turn is a quarter turn, 180 degrees is a half turn, 270 degrees is a three-quarter turn, and lastly 360 degrees is a full turn. So if you can imagine we're looking in the north direction. So if you're looking in the direction of that north arrow, if you turn through 360 degrees, you will once again be looking in the north direction. It's very important that we know that, and now we can look at rotations. A typical exam question would ask you to rotate a shape through 90 degrees. Now, there is a word here you might not have seen before, which is the word center in this context. So we need to make sure that we know what center means. All that really means here is that we need to mark the coordinates -5, -5 with a cross, like this. And then we need to get some tracing paper and put it over our shape, and then we need to trace over the shape. So in this case we have a triangle that we want to rotate, so I'm going to, you would use a ruler, you would trace over the shape. Once you've done that, you're going to put your pencil on the tracing paper over the center -5, -5. And holding your pencil there on that on -5, -5, we then need to turn the tracing paper clockwise 90 degrees. So that's a quarter turn. So I'm just going to do that now. And then once we've done that, you need to draw exactly where the shape now is underneath the tracing paper. And we can see that is where our rotated shape is going to be. Here's a practice question for you to try. So please get some squared paper, draw the axes as shown, and I'd like you to draw the shape. So this is shape A here. It is a triangle, a right angle triangle. There's shape A. I'd like you to draw shape A and then rotate it 90 degrees anti-clockwise with center 0, 0. Pause the video now, and when you're ready to go to the answer, press play. Here is the answer. So I've got my tracing paper on the shape. I've marked my center 0, 0. I would put my pencil firmly on the tracing paper over 0, 0. I need to go anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. Remember, anti-clockwise basically means to the left. So I'm going to do that now. Remember, 90 degrees is a quarter turn. So there we go. Okay, so I've now rotated the shape. I now need to draw the shape exactly as it is, but on the graph itself rather than just the tracing paper. And we can see that is where the rotated shape is going to be. Here is another practice question for you to try. I'd like you to rotate this shape. This is a trapezium. This is called shape B. So let me label it. I'd like you to rotate the trapezium B 180 degrees with center to 2. And it doesn't actually matter if you go clockwise or anti-clockwise in this case, because we're just looking at a 180 degree or a half turn rotation. Please pause the video now and have a go, and when you're ready for the answer, press play. Here is the answer. Your rotated shape should end up here, as you can see. And just to note, if you had done it clockwise or anti-clockwise, it wouldn't have actually mattered. So the original shape is here. If you go anti-clockwise by a half turn, so that's a quarter turn, and then that is half a turn, you end up here. Similarly, if you had gone clockwise, sorry. Let me just reset that. If you had gone clockwise, it would have looked like this. Quarter turn, half a turn, and it would have ended up in exactly the same place.